Hello, YouTube! We're back with the final episode of the RainCode DLC playthrough. Now, the last four episodes have been relatively standalone and self-contained in the sense that it wasn't really clear when it took place in the story, and therefore there was no concern for spoilers. However, this last episode clearly takes place at the end of the base game, so if you have not played the base game, I highly recommend either playing through it yourself or watching a playthrough until the conclusion of the series before moving on to this chapter of the DLC, as there are heavy amounts of spoilers. That being said, I hope you enjoyed the journey for this Let's Play. I am going to have more Let's Plays in the future, but I might try a different format for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. More on that after the video. So let's jump in, shall we? Okay, last episode. This one follows Chief Yakou. It's titled, "Thank You, My Detective." A voice calls out to Yakou as he walks in the darkness, sweet but somber. It reminds him of that day. ... That day. Which day? Oh, this day. Just in case, I am going to mark this as spoilers because it's showing an area that we don't see until the end of the base game. Just in case, let's cover our bases. Oh, haunting.
Darling.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
Yes, I'm Yuma. Chief, you understand me?
Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the ultimate master detective. I won't cause any trouble for you.
Mm-hmm.
That depends on the payment.
I want to know how that cat's doing.
Darling.
Ah! Yuck. Oh, those sounds. Stop making those sounds.
Chief, please stay with us.
I got a bit lost.
Aww.
You haven't grown up at all.
Where's everyone else? Oh. Oh, look, someone.
I've been waiting for you, my darling.
Aw. That's it? Or is that the beginning of it? It must have been the very beginning of it. $5 years ago.
I'm sorry, but I quit.
Oh, wait! I promise I'll figure out some way to pay you by tomorrow. Please wait just another 2 days. No, a week. Wait for another week, please.
It's not about the money. Take a look at this town. Everything's changed. Nobody wants detectives here.
That's not true. The place has grown so big, it's just harder to see those in trouble.
I keep forgetting that I'm tapping the mute button on my mic, which I very much appreciate it, by the way. I love the fact that it's a tap mute. I wanted to say we're in a flashback right now. Nerpy, no dying.
There are many people in need of our help.
Where are they then? We haven't had a single customer for a month. If there's any trouble, just ask Amaterasu. They do everything, right? Why bother hiring a detective?
But this is our town. If we don't protect it, who will?
Our town? How long will you keep dreaming? This place belongs to Amaterasu now.
But we promised we'd protect this town together.
But protected from what? Let the peacekeepers handle it.
I don't trust the
I hear that
peacekeepers.
Amaterasu pays them pretty well. I'm hoping they'll interview me there soon.
Pays them pretty well to lie.
Yakou, I feel bad saying this, but you should quit being a detective and find a proper job.
Oh yeah, proper job like being a peacekeeper. Sorry, I'm very vocal about how I feel about the peacekeepers.
What, you think this gig isn't proper?
Yeah, that's right. In fact, I think you're out of your mind. Listen, you leave me alone from here on out. I don't want you dragging me down when I try to join the peacekeepers.
Hey!
I'm all alone now.
Bye,
Hey there, Chief.
vulgar man.
When are you gonna pay your rent?
Sorry, I'm gathering the money for that right now.
You said that last week! And if you can't get me the money by today, I'll sell this place off to Amaterasu like I first planned. They'll pay a lot better than renting it out to you.
I understand. I'll do something about it today. Actually, could you wait until the end of the month?
When's the end of the month? Is it the 1st today?
Not a chance!
Poor guy. Complete night owl. He typically sleeps in until noon.
Jeez.
Do we get to find out how he got a submarine?
Are you with the Nocturnal Detective Agency?
Yes?
I'm looking for this person. I'll put a down payment of 100,000. If you find the target and bring her to me, it'll be 1 million.
What did she do?
How about it?
A million?
I'll do it. Please give me this job.
The woman currently works at a lab for Amaterasu Corporation.
Amaterasu again. That's annoying.
I don't know if I want to trust someone named Suspicious Man, and who is also not telling me what this woman has done.
Is there a problem? If so, I can find someone else.
Why do you want to find her?
No, there's no problem. Yeah, screw Amaterasu, am I right?
Down with Amaterasu!
Wonderful. Contact me once you find that woman.
Understood. Just for my reference, what do you do with the gal once I find her?
You'd be better off not getting too nosy.
I don't like that answer.
$1 million covers 6 months worth of rent. Luck is back on my side. I better start on the job right away.
I don't know, Yakou. You're back with chili. Mini quiches, yum! Welcome back, Tommy. How is he buying coffee right now? Oh wait, he doesn't have coffee. He's just loitering. Hey,
That's the woman.
the woman in the photo.
Excuse me. Oh, what nice weather we're having.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
It's raining?
Oh, I like the rain.
I like the rain too. The rain's very calming.
Fine, here's the truth. I'm a detective. Someone hired me to search for you.
Ah, got it. I think I know why. I probably know your client, too. So, are you going to contact him? I'll go right now if you want.
Okay, she doesn't sound like her life's in danger.
Wait! Damn it. What am I doing? I should have just called the client right away. Who is my client? He didn't seem like the usual sort. I work as a detective because I want to protect the city. I can't work for him if he's a criminal or something.
Now you're asking those questions.
Even if he's my client.
He gave you a down payment.
Are you laughing? Hey, I'm dead serious about my job.
Sorry, I was just contemplating how your head must be full of rust.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It wasn't one. Well, I suppose an antique has its own charms.
Antique?
I think she's calling you
Your client
old-fashioned.
is from our lab's rival organization. He's probably a headhunter.
Oh.
It's not uncommon. I get offers like this all the time. Some try more forceful methods, such as hiring a detective.
Oh, because you're a researcher at Amaterasu.
That's right. To be honest, it's not that great of a place. My boss is an ass, and my colleagues are all depressed.
Is anyone else surprised right now?
When their own research doesn't go well, they yell and throw mugs at me. just the other day.
Rude?
Anyway, if my research is successful, it'll open a whole new field in regenerative medicine. It's still ongoing, but so far, it can repair nerve cells by simply ingesting medication.
Cool.
Do you understand how incredible that is? Do you see?
Yeah, I don't know about all this. Are you really supposed to tell me what you're researching? Shouldn't that stuff be kept secret? I'd really love to avoid getting dragged into a weird mess.
Oh, no. Well, whatever. Just make sure you don't tell anyone else. You should be good at that if you're a detective, right?
Of course.
Well, then, will you also keep quiet about where I am?
Yes, of course. Wait, hold on. You're asking me to lie to my client? That's entirely different.
How so? You could just say you never found me.
This is my job. It'd be one thing if he was a criminal or something, but a headhunter... There's no reason for me to keep quiet.
Thanks for the hydrate, Tommy.
My livelihood is on the line. A million is on the line.
She's a nerd. She's cool. I love her already. Great first impression.
And I say I don't like it. Can't you respect my wishes? I live in this town. You said you wanted to protect us, so why don't you start with protecting me?
Well, hold on.
I work for Amaterasu because I'm from this town. I wanted to stay here, so I chose to work for them. I don't want to go anywhere else. If you're from around here, then you should feel the same way.
You were born here as well?
Will you really sell me out for some cash? Or will you protect your fellow citizen, born in the same town? Which part is your real work, Mr. Detective?
Follow your heart.
I knew I shouldn't have spoken with her. After hearing all that, is there any possible way I could sell her out?
I don't trust the
Is that
client.
something a detective would do? All right, I'll leave you be. But you said you're not happy at your current workplace, yeah? In that case, I think you should really consider his offer.
No matter what comes my way, I have no plans to change my mind. I love this town.
Yeah,
I can respect that.
I also love this place. That's why I work as a detective.
Damn it! My million!
Ooh.
You're...
I found you.
Watch out! Get out of here now! That's not the sort of headhunting I'd imagined.
You bastard!
I won't let you have your way in this town.
Don't you want her alive?
I'm the only Detective Kanai Ward's got. You got that?
Yikes. Yikes. I had a feeling he was an assassin. You have a black eye?
Guess this is the last chance I'll have to enjoy the
Aw.
scenery. Ah, ow.
I heard your detective agency was here. Are you okay? You're hurt.
Do I look okay to you? I'm hurting all over thanks to you. I lost my pay, and now I'm being forced to cover the damages to that cafe.
What?
All my friends are gone. I have nothing left.
even boot up the game for myself, and I think it's award-winning, high key. Solid game. Full disclosure, Danganronpa was better, but it's kind of hard to follow up with Danganronpa. Not so small EXP, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Still was a solid game though, gotta say.
I'm sorry.
Why are you here? The client's long gone. I have no business with you.
Why do you insist on being a detective? Even if you're doing it for the city's sake, aren't you getting tired of it?
When I was a kid, I'd gather with all the neighborhood kids and play detective. I loved it.
Aw.
I made matching badges for my friends and we went around patrolling. I was so proud to wear it on my chest.
Cute. Danganronpa is amazing, so I can't argue with you there. It's pretty one-sided, but it has the same flavor. Well, it has the same flavor. You could totally tell that it's the same team, artwork aside. A lot of the investigation portions had a very similar flavor. I think it was just maybe missing like that sense of danger from trying not to cross paths with the murderer in the schools. Who was your favorite group? Original, oh, hang on. Or V3. I had a favorite in each group. I think the groups that like outnumbered in the sense of how many favorite cast members I had was probably 2. Goodbye Despair had a lot of my favorite characters, but I loved Kokichi in V3. He was my favorite. You got 2 iced teas? Can I have a glass of Arizona, please? Would you like your alarm clock to be inexplicably heavy and full of knives? Consider a cat. I have 3 cats. I do like pointy alarm clocks. I used to have a cat who would nibble on my nose when he was hungry. Magma is amazing. He went to Giant Tiger and he got me some iced tea. Last weekend I asked him for chocolate milk, not chocolate milk. I asked him for hot chocolate and he came back with hot chocolate with marshmallows in them. The Kokichi and Mew beef was iconic. You still need to play / finish V3. What case are you at, Chapuis?
I let it get to my head. I said our group of detectives would protect this town.
Magma truly is a VIP.
It's been decades. But I still can't bring myself to lie to my childhood friends. Kanai Ward is going through some major changes. All the more reason why we need detectives here.
The second one probably gonna restart for stream. Fair.
So, I've decided to continue being the only one.
I need to find another game like that. Like this. Was worried that I was gonna spoil something for someone. Yes, I hope you enjoy the rest of V3 too. I didn't expect the twist. I'll be full disclosure, I didn't expect the twist. I love the cast. For all the games. But I think, again, 2 had the more... They outnumbered in the favorite character category. Also, the story was really good for 2.
You haven't grown up at all.
I'm sorry, were we friends?
That's...
Thanks for protecting me earlier.
Aww. Thank you. I love you. Magma's the best. He says, don't know what you're talking about. Chat sees you. Did I play the Great Ace Attorney? Okay, that is one that I do have to revisit. And, full disclosure, I dropped it because I had a hard time figuring out where I needed to go for the investigation portions, and the cases themselves were kind of really out there, and I personally had a hard time picking what clues I needed to pick to advance the story, which is something that I had a hard time in Danganronpa too. I'm just like, okay, I know what the answer is, but what game does what items does the game want me to interact with to get to said answer? And I would always get the wrong answers, and I would need a guide every time. So I feel like if we do that one on stream, I could get some guidance from chat as we go. I'd still like to experience it at my own pace, but I don't want to be frustrated if I do get to those roadblocks. I don't know if I'm coming across that, like, if I'm making any sense. But long story short, I finished the first one and I dropped the second one. We do love Magma.
More people may be coming after me. So I'd like to make you an offer, Mr. Detective. How would you like to work as my bodyguard?
You see all the bruises on my face? I have noodle arms. Do you want me to be your bodyguard for realsies? Even Yakou looks surprised. But how do you say no to that face? How do you say no to that face? Okay, we're back at the scene that was at the beginning of this episode. I just want to repeat that again. This DLC episode takes place at the end of the base game, so if you don't want any spoilers and need to pop out, I totally understand. I don't know what to expect at the end in this cutscene. Is all I'm saying.
I knew this day would come. Thank goodness for my research. This medicine can regenerate nerve cells. It's still in development, but I suppose I can leave a sample behind. It might be completed if someone takes over my research. It may even regenerate zombified brain cells.
No. No.
Look at you. Protecting me. Thanks, my sweet detective. You've done well. If the medication doesn't help, maybe you'd feel better if you saw me again? Hmm?
Also, like, these last two episodes are just like stab you in the heart and twisted the blade. That's what it felt like. Ah. Okay, we're out of spoiler territory now. Now that was all 5 episodes of the DLC that came out over a course of what, a few weeks, couple months? I know we were waiting for all of them to come out. I will have to say, Polara's was my favorite. I think it was the most intense. and the most fun to guess what was going on. Followed by, gosh, it's a tie between Desuhiko and Fubuki. They also had a mystery behind them, and they were okay. And then the last two were just sad. And that's the end of the RainCode series. I hope you enjoyed. As I mentioned at the beginning, I do foresee doing a Let's Play for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, however, in a slightly different format. It is not going to be done on Twitch at all. It'll be done on my own time and posted episodically on Mondays and Thursdays. That is the schedule that I would like to keep for myself for consistency's sake. And the reason it's being done offline is because I didn't play Remake online. Mind you, we did do a speedrun and it took about 7 hours? Tangent aside, I find that this format on Twitch worked really well to translate to YouTube, in my opinion. Obviously, I have lots of things that I can improve on. I am only one person. So sorry that I didn't have the whole game on schedule, but I did the best that I could with what I had, and I hope you enjoyed the videos. Our streaming schedule remains as Friday and Saturday nights, and then Sunday afternoon Eastern Standard Time. We play a lot of story-driven games as well as puzzle solving and platformers and things that just generally challenge myself as a player. If that's something that interests you, pop on in and we'll be happy to have you in whatever time zone you may be in. I hope you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye!